Hello everyone, my name is Joyce and this is our first reading on all 12 zodiac signs, all 12 astrological zodiac signs. This is our first collective reading and you can follow us on all platforms on Joy Spiritual Guide Tarot. We are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, and we are also on TikTok and YouTube, our main official channel. So follow for all updates, all reading, and all guidance on what you need to know. And this is a collective reading, like I said. So we're going to channel through to see what comes. I call upon you, my chief. I call upon you, my ancestors. I call upon you, the sources of life, the good forces of nature. We channel through. What do the collective need to know? We need some key advice on what they need to know. Being it present, being it future, being it in the past. What do they need to know? Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. So going forward, what I see is the first card is our Major Arcana, which is the Fool. The Fool is someone who is ready for a new adventure, someone who is willing to try new things, someone who is young, and someone who's inexperienced about life, wants to go out there in the world and see what he can make for himself. And this transformation or this new quest or this new idea that you are nurturing, if you venture into it, chances are you're going to be successful in it. If you keep going and if you keep focusing. But here we have the moon. We also have the tower. We also have the sun. And other cards. So what is saying that before you go forward, there's something hidden here. There's some information that you need to know. So before you make a decision, you have to step back and observe all angles and try to know exactly everything about it before you get involved in whatever it is you want to go into. And here we also see someone also has been left out in the cold. Now, from what I'm getting, this seems to be the past actually. Someone felt abandoned. Someone was going through hardship. And someone feel deserted. And, isolated. And this could be a loss in job. Maybe bad relationship breakup. Someone is really tired and is dealing with this, or the person has dealt with this. So if you feel deserted at this point, or if you feel that you need extra help, or you are striving, trying to make ends meet, or you feel isolated, or you feel lonely, seek out for help. Ask for help. There is no shame in asking for help if you've been left out in the cold. And this could also be, like I said, a loss of job. And we also have the Tower here, which is a life-changing decision. You need to make a decision. And if you have not made this decision, the Tower is going to force you to make this decision. Time will come when you're not going to have a choice to make this decision. It's natural. Something is going to happen. And you'll be forced to make this decision. Whether you like it or not, whether it goes your way or not, it doesn't matter. Something is going to happen. And this decision that you are refusing to take, you'll be forced to move forward. And that might not be in your best interest, or what I'm getting is you might not make that decision how you want to make it because of the circumstances surrounding you. Whereas if you're able to make this decision now, you have time to put things in place. And if you make it now, actually the future is bright. Things are going to work out for you for good. And we also have, or I can see here, transformation, good future ahead. The sun is shining on you, vitality, energy. And if you go with that what I'm getting, like childlike, innocent, no, childlike and innocent kind of approach, you will get results. But if you go anything out of this or do it forcefully, you're not going to get the result you want. So for you to get the result you want, you have to adopt that childlike minded kind of approach, innocent, and do things the way that is going to come across with others sweet. That's what I get, sweet in nature. You have to be sweet about it so that you can get the results you want. Like honey and bee kind of thing. And we'll also get the King of Cups, someone who is emotional, maturity here, someone who can make decision as well with the heart, as well logical, someone who can balance their emotion in love. So if you are expecting love to come through, yes, you are going to get it. But it's asking you to be patient. You have to be patient here. To get the love you want, you have to be patient. And when this person arrives, it's just going to be, what I'm getting is just going to be one of them ones that he can see what you need. Not through you, is logical, is balanced, is emotional, intelligent, and he's a man's man, a proper man's man, but he's not someone who will rush forward and do things the way you want them to do things. It's one of them ones who takes a back step. That's what I'm getting. Take a back stage, relaxed, and then, doing things, or what I'm getting, coming across to you, being in love with you in a way that shows maturity, because it's quite experienced. This is someone who has mastered their logical as well, that has had experience of love in life. And it's not somebody who's going to mess you about. So, tell you all the cock and bull stories that you need to hear. But what I'm getting is that you need to be patient. The way you would want this person to come across is not the way they're going to come across, for you or to you. So take a step back, chill, and allow this masculine men to show you what it is, the values, what it is to have. I'm not even getting relationship. What I'm getting is partner. What it is to have a partner. Is someone who can take charge. Is someone who can, like I said, a man's man. Is someone who is going to be there for you. Is someone who, I'm not going to say fatherly figure, but it's someone you can trust, and it's someone you can confide in. But what I'm getting is that you need to chill, like really chill, and don't be forward or trying to tell this new lover, masculine that you are getting, what to do. Allow them to do things in their own way. And trust me, you are going to appreciate it. You're going to appreciate it. So let's clarify. Let's clarify more cards for this. All right, what do... Right, the card is flying out. Okay, we'll take this. That came out. So like I said, and for some of you who are also looking for love, you know, there's someone coming as well. I see someone coming, but this time someone also younger. Some just a page. It's not like a knight, it's a page, which is not something serious. It's someone playful, joyful, that just wanna, have fun and see how it goes. So if you're open to that, I suppose it's up to you to accept. But if you're not open to that, it's up to you. And I also see new beginning for some people. New beginning. Some people go into academics, into learning. It could be your job training or job learning, or it could be new changing career, new endeavor, new career or stuff. And this is associated with air sign. Air signs, that's what I'm getting. And I also see some of you are dedicated in your hard work. You are really dedicated in what you're doing. And you are very consistent, consistent, taking your time, planting this seed one after the other, slowly but surely. You are doing your work. You are committed to this job. You have faith in this job, or in this career, or this new endeavor, or in this business, be whatever you're doing, but it has to be with it's related to a career, it's related to a job, it's related to building something. It could be a business, whatever it is that you are dedicating to, giving it your 100%. And it's saying what I'm getting here is going to pay off if you continue doing what you are doing. Don't let anybody distract you. Don't let anything deter you. Don't let anything that is going to make you, what I'm getting is anything that is going to make you not to give it your best 100%, your heart and soul, then cut it off. You have to be dedicated to this. And if you do, it's going to pay off. So that's it. 2, 4, 6, 8. So you are almost there. You are almost there. You are not far from reaching your goal. You are almost there. So what the card is saying that keep going. Keep going. Don't relent. Don't give up. Whatever it is that you are chasing, or whatever it is that you want to build, or whatever it is that you are working at, is going to be successful as long as you keep working on it consistently. Don't give up. That's what I'm getting. Don't give up. And the universe is giving you this as a new opportunity, a new endeavor. For some of you, have already started working on this, whereas for some of you, you are only starting. And for some of you, you are nurturing the thoughts and the ideas. So this is an opportunity. The universe is giving you an opportunity to start something new. And if you start it, all indications are showing that you are going to be successful at it. As long as you continue to work at it relentlessly, like I said, focus, dedication 100% with this new goal. After, don't forget, I did mention before, after observing, taking your time to know everything, pros and cons, make your research, find out information about this, and then you venture into it. For some of you that are starting, and for some of you who has already started on this, continue. Don't look back, continue. And like I said, some of you is almost there, while some of you are starting, and some of you are nurturing these thoughts. And what I'm saying here is, for some of you, You actually need someone who you're going to work with that is going to play like a spiritual mentor or a guide or someone you look up to. And this person is going to have, what I'm getting is foresight. It has spiritual wisdom. It's not someone who just talk. This mentor, this guide is not someone who just talk. It's someone who has an intellectual spiritual wisdom, that they don't just talk what comes out, but before they talk, they already process it or they already get the information. So this is, for some of you, is the kind of person you're going to be working with. Yeah, strongly, it's coming strongly. It's somebody that you're going to be working with. And when you're dealing with this kind of person that has spiritual wisdom, you need to come as you are. You need to come as you are. You need to be honest. You need to be sincere. You need to come as a student, like someone who is not knowledgeable about in-depth life experience or spiritual decision that you want to make or things you want to learn. For some of you, you need to seek this counsel or you need to seek a mentor of this nature. And for some of you, you are embodying this person. You are becoming this person who is tapped in spiritually, intuition. You don't want to say things. You want to say things because that's what comes to you mentally, emotionally, soul, intuition, your psychic abilities. And it's someone who is balanced with power, someone who is very honest, someone who is very sincere. And for some of you, or for some of you who are going to be working with this one, it is somebody who is in position of power that you're going to be working with, someone who is in position of power. So when you're dealing with such people, like I said, you need to be sincere, honest, come as you are. And make sure that you are coming across like someone who wants to learn. You're not going there to outshine or outshadow or speak too much or you too know. No, no, no. Come as you are. Be natural, be honest, be sincere, and try to learn. And if you don't know, if this does not apply to you or for you, then you need to seek somebody who embody this somebody of this archetype to help you build you. That's what I'm getting. Help you build you. And for some of you, this is what you are becoming. So it's asking you to tap into your spiritual self, into your own spirituality. If you don't know how to tap in, start meditating, you know, or yeah, start meditating. Or for some of you who are into tradition, do a lot of libation, speak to your chi, which is your ori, or your spirit guide. Tap in, meditate, have quiet. And what I'm getting, some of you need time, you need privacy, you need quiet times. Don't be where it's noisy or always on the go. Sometimes just stay on your own, silent, tapping, meditate, and then you get a whole lot of messages. Things will be coming true. Any decision you want to make, things will be coming true. And when they come true, they're going to be clear to you on what steps to take. And for some of you who are holding back, who have refused to talk, you don't talk. For some of you, you are not talking. You're just observing, looking at things. You are also not making decision, but you are just there observing. whatever that is going on, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether you like it or not. You are just there. You are not going with the flow. You are not engaging. You don't want to back out, but you are just there sitting and taking everything in. For some of you. So what I'm getting, what this card is asking you, it's sometimes not what you learn, it's what do you do with it? That's what I'm getting. What do you do with what you've learned? What are you doing with it? If you're not going to make decision, and I can understand some of you, there's a reason why you don't want to make decision or go into anything. You just want to be by yourself or be yourself or do your thing your own way without having to say much or have issue with people or argue, and you just cut in the crap. You're just not down for it. And there's nothing wrong with it. But what this card is asking you is whatever you learn, apply that in your life. You need to apply that in your life so that you will be moving forward on your own. If you don't want to engage with a whole lot of people, you want to be private about your stuff. You want to do things on your own. You don't want to be accountable to anybody. You just want to live your life, do things on your own terms and your own condition, the way you want to do it. And that's okay. But while you've learned all these things, try to utilize it. That's what the card is saying. Use it for your own private life. At least apply some of these things. So, all right, let's see what comes through more. Let's see. Let's clarify. And in this card, like I said, we'll have a lot of, also have a lot of air sign, like I mentioned, and we'll have earth sign, and we also have fire here. Let's see what comes out. My spirit guide, my chi, my ancestors. What do we need to know more for the collective? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Okay. All right. Okay. That's a good one. Okay. So what I'm getting here, it says the power of creations are in your hands, which is the magician. The power of whatever you want. You have the abilities, you have the strength, you have the foresight, you have the creative endeavor or creativity in you to create whatever you want. So whatever you want, and you continue to work at it, if you're already on this journey and if you're already nurturing the thought of starting something, which is telling you that it's going to be successful, start it, then you have the power to create it. But you have to start it at least. You have to make a move. You have to start something. And if you started, you have to continue. Don't relent. So, and also, what this card is saying that when you start endeavoring in this new creativity or in this new adventure, whatever it is you're trying to create or trying to learn, sometimes you have to be careful. What it's saying, that you have to be careful because sometimes the magician cannot be trusted. It's not someone that you can trust, even though he can create anything. But it's more of the more you see, the less you look kind of thing. So don't be delusional. Don't overthink things. Don't nurture or entertain unrealistic expectations. You can create whatever you want. So what this card is asking you, from what I'm getting, is for you to be grounded in your quest, be grounded in your study, be grounded in your new endeavor. For some of you going back to school, be grounded in it. For some of you working, be grounded in your work. For some of you going to a new relationship, you need to also be grounded and be your authentic self. Don't push anything, don't force anything. Just be dedicated doing it. And the right people are the right positions are there to, what I'm getting, they are there to help you, they are there to guide you. If you show that commitment and if you're willing to work, putting all your 120% in it, they're going to be there to help you, uplift you, guide you in whatever it is you're endeavoring. I don't know if it's the right word, but you know what I mean. So, and for some of you who are almost at the end of achieving this, your success, you work so hard and you are waiting, it's almost time to reap. You are almost there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Some of you have worked so hard. Some of you are still working. You are almost there. Some of you are waiting to reap the fruit of your labor, the crops. And some of you are just there watching it growing. Yeah, you're going to be fine. You are fine, actually. No, you're going to be, you are fine. You are fine. You're doing really well. Amazing. Give it more time for some of you who have finished building this or who are almost at the end of building, or some of you have done it and waiting for results. Just be a little bit more patient. It's going to pay. And for some of you are already reaping the results. All right. Let's see what else we need to know. For the collective, what else do we need to know? What else does the collective need to know? What else? What else does the collective need to know? What else does the collective need to know? Okay. Let's see. Okay, this is how it's coming. Okay. And also what is saying that some of you are trying to upgrade yourselves, upgrade your career, upgrade your business, upgrade your relationship, upgrade your comfort zone, your house, upgrade your lifestyle, upgrade everything, upgrade. And some of you who wants to go into business, some of you have actually accomplished what you want. You are very successful, you are generous, you are sharing and helping people with the wealth you've gained through your endeavors or your business or your career or your work. And for some of you who are starting a new career, what is asking you is for you to not just take people along or people to work with, but it's asking you to think and try to get the right people, not just people, but the right people to work with, to bring along with you. And this is someone who is like a master in psychology, someone who is intellectual intelligence, someone who has a good business idea, someone who has a strong work ethic, someone who is smart, someone who is brilliant, and someone people can confide in, and someone who actually gives when you work with them. They give people exactly what they merit. So this time, what it's asking you is, if you want to work with other people, make sure that the people you are choosing are worth it. Remember, I did mention about the magician. Remember, I did mention about the mole, some hidden secrets that you need to take your time to observe. So you can see it's still playing part here. Observe. So when you make your choice properly. And remember, we did mention that you need a mentor or a role model or a teacher, someone you can rely on that can tap into their spiritual knowledge that can guide you. If you are willing to be authentic and seek, they will guide you. These people are all there to help you. And for some of you, like I mentioned, who are closed up, you're not making a decision, you are just observing. It's time for you to actually try to move in the direction that you think that is right for you. After all this time you have spent in observing and not making any decision and not talking and all that, it's asking you to. And also, it's also asking you here, from what I can see, some of you are going to be spoiled with choices. You're going to have a lot of choice to make. And don't be delusional, like I said. You have to be careful on the choice you make. Like I previously said, take your time. Stay into your quiet zone. Do meditation. Excuse me, your meditation. Observe everything you need to know. Find out every information. Do your research, what you need to know before making a decision on the offers you are getting, what to take. So you take the right offer and you're not taking the wrong offer. So you're making the right choice that you need in moving forward. It's being choice in business or collaboration, in whatever endeavor you're trying to venture into. Making that choice or people to bring in. You need to take your time, like I said, know everything you need to know, observe, then make your decision. And then, make your choices. Or seek counsel, like I said, or mentor who is going to guide you. And some of you are actually in this Queen of Pentacles energy. Some of you are successful. Some of you are grounded. Some of you are financially independent. You are comfortable in your own skin. You have everything that you need. You are someone who is reliable. You are someone who can make a heart decision as well as a head decision. You are somebody who is nurturing. You are just somebody who's got your shit together. You know what you want. You know what you're doing. You know where you're going. You are not somebody that it's easily misled. You are grounded in the things you do. So let's see. What more can we know for the collective? Spirit guide, what else does the collective need to know? What else? Okay. All right. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, and also we have how many there? That's 3. That's 6. That's 9. All right. Some of you are actually at the point of accomplishing your mission. This is someone who is at the verge of start reaping what they have already worked for. Someone who is abundant, someone who is secure, someone who is emotionally stable, someone who doesn't need anything. He doesn't even need help from anybody. If he's going to do things, he's going to do things because it's what he likes, she likes. It's more on the feminine side. I'm saying what she likes and the way she likes it, or she's going to make that decision or be with someone because that's what she likes to do. She's very comfortable in her own skin. She's financially independent. She's emotionally stable. She's got emotional intelligence. She has got her things together. She has everything working for her. She's a hard worker. She's dedicated. She knows what she wants. She says it as it is. And she just keep uh, acquiring wealth. For some of you, you're consistently working, and for some of you, you've already actually built it, and you keep coming in. And for some of you who are not sure on what to do, it is time for you to take action. A chariot movement. And for some of you, there's going to be a lot of movement for you. You're going to have a lot of things to do and a lot of places to go. And for some of you, it's a movement on your new endeavor, new quest, new career goal, new love interest, new way of thinking. Yeah. And some of you are on the go, moving, keep doing things. And this is somebody some of you are quite action oriented. You believe in action rather than talking. You go out there, you accomplish what you want, you charge forward, you don't back down for anybody, which is good energy. But what is also asking you from what we've read the collective and you can see it's playing out is while it's asking you to make a movement here, is movement and it's action, which is the chariot. It's also asking you that make sure, like I said, I don't know why I'm getting it strongly, that you observe, you make your research, you find out the truth of what you need to know, what you need to do, where you need to go, the steps to take, be it your career, relationship, travel, relocation, whatever it is. Make sure you get all this information. Then you can start moving. So you don't move too fast with the wrong information. And at the end of the day, you're not going to be satisfied. So it's asking you to, for some of you who are quite action oriented, that is quite on the go, you know, make sure you take a chill pill in making sure that you're 100% certain in what you are going for, that you are sure of it. Then you move forward, and it's actually saying that you are going to be successful here. And some of you is saying this can actually be a thief or someone who is emotionally deceptive. Some of you might actually be dealing with somebody who is a thief, or someone is stealing something from you, or someone is going to steal something from you, or someone who is emotionally manipulative and deceptive, someone you can trust. So what is generally asking you is for you to check your cycle, check your surroundings, check the people you are mingling with, check the people you surround yourself with, if they're actually who they say they are. And if not, it's asking you to, you need to cut off. That's what I'm getting. It's not even detached. You need to cut off from that person. Don't necessarily address it. From what I'm getting, don't address it, don't speak, but make sure that you're right, that is actually the person, and just cut that person off. Is emotionally manipulative, is very deceptive. And as you can see the card here, you know, or someone who is even stealing something from you. So you have to cut off. This is the Seven of Swords. Yeah, like a thief in the night. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you.